Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. So, we are now again approaching the weekend. So, I hope you guys are ready and you have something planned for you and for your family. But before we do that, let us do the do something beautiful with God reflection for today, August 15. It's the essential teachings of Mother Teresa. The topic for today, we tend to complicate it, but Mother Teresa is going to remind us that there's no need for complication. All right, so let me read this for you. Don't come to prayer looking for extraordinary experiences. Come to visit your great friend Jesus, always present and waiting for you in the tabernacle. This is the friendship that strengthens us to fulfill our day to day ordinary duties with extraordinary love and devotion. So, again, welcome back. For those who are just tuning in for the first time, this is the book that I am using every day, and I am going to do this for 1 year. So, prayer is one of those things we sometimes overcomplicate, as I have mentioned earlier. And we imagine that we need to have big, emotional, mountaintop experiences for it to be meaningful. But Mother Teresa says otherwise. She said the simpler it is, it's much, much deeper. So, the real treasure of prayer isn't really in what we feel, it's in who we meet. When we walk into the church, for example, and kneel before the tabernacle, you're not just entering a quiet room, you're meeting the living Christ, your closest friend, the one who knows you completely and loves you without limits. Sometimes we approach prayer expecting fireworks, visions, voices, or a rush of peace. And yet, sometimes God gives us those consolation. Yeah, we may, but we have to be very careful of that though. But most of the time, prayer is ordinary. To me, as I probably have mentioned this in my previous episodes, I would use the traditional Catholic prayers, but most of the time, I use a conversation method. I use my prayer, my prayer time to talk to Him, to develop that relationship with Him, that friendship with Jesus that doesn't just stay in the church, it stays with me wherever I go. The conversation and the relationship that spills over, not just stays in one place. When we let our friend Jesus, our companion, our strength lead us, we can take it on in an even ordinary way or in an extraordinary task also. We can take the relationship with Him when we are answering emails, when we are caring for our family, when we do wash dishes or do the laundry. We can take that love and devotion of prayer with us anywhere and anytime. And that makes it more precious and holy, at least for me, what I think. So, my challenge for all of us today, if you can, if you have the moment, is to visit Jesus. Maybe you pass by a church, go in and visit Him. If you don't know where the tabernacle is, or if you don't know where the adoration chapel is, Just go inside the church, sit down, and spend some time with Him. It doesn't have to be long. If you only have a minute or few seconds, so be it. But go there and say hello to Him. Say a silent prayer, maybe for yourself, for your children, for your spouse, for your grandchildren, for a friend, or for a stranger that you don't even know. Set aside that time. Or maybe you're in a hurry. Just pass by and say, "Hey, how are you? I'm here. Be with me." It's a prayer. But if you can, take a moment, sit down, and be with Him and feel His presence and His friendship. In time, it's going to grow and it will become a habit. And then that becomes a passion that you cannot do without. So let's make that small time, that small moment with Jesus last. Let's try to be with Him in any way we can. If you cannot pass by a church today, that is fine. Maybe in your own home, in front of an altar, just say hello. Hi, how are you? And feel His presence, feel His friendship, develop that relationship with Him. So that's it for me today, and I hope I will see you again tomorrow and the coming days. Remember, I am doing this for 1 year, and this segment of Do Something Beautiful with God is going to end June 28th of next year. Thank you and have a blessed Friday. Enjoy the weekend.